And welcome back to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. This is Heavy's the Crown. I'm your host, Vector Lynn, and Nicole lost her mic privileges before we even started.
You disrespect me!
You disrespect me by copying me.
I just wanted
What are you, 5?
No. I wanted to add some flavor. Delicious. Whatever.
Disgusting.
What?
Disgusting. Really.
You disgust me.
You childish. Copying me.
Anyway,
listeners.
I just wanted it to be some fun.
Anyway, listeners, the last song you just heard was... The last two songs you just heard were Home by 3 Days Grace from their self-titled album from 2003, followed up by one of their newest singles from their upcoming album Explosions called So-Called Life. And that about wraps it up for this episode. We got a few minutes, so we're just going to chat because I want to know. I want to ask you. We've had a little bit of this conversation before, but overall, within these bands, which one did you enjoy more? The older or the newer stuff?
Oh, well, I think overall the answer is quite obvious. The older stuff is pretty good. It's better.
Yeah, it's okay.
What?
I don't. It's okay.
Oh, you're still on that?
What?
You like the new stuff better?
Yes.
It's okay. Like again, I appreciate the transformation of some of these bands, but like, where would they be if not for the original songs that they started there?
Oh, very true. But I'm just saying, I just prefer the sounds they've grown into. It feels a little more structured to me. My biggest example is probably Motionless in White. I'm sure if you looked at it, at the lyrics and everything, you would find the structure, but their newest song, Cyberhex, you can clearly see the structure within it. Verse 1, verse 2, chorus, verse 3, bridge, chorus, outro.
You do need to bring mathematics into this.
I'm not bringing up math. This is what I do for a living.
Oh, you don't need.
This is what I've done for Skeletons and Suits. If you want people to sing along, what? Not for my songwriting. They appreciated that.
Sure. Anyway, the structure doesn't matter as much as the pure vibes of the song. And I feel like the vibes are just there. The
vibes are so there for the new stuff as well.
For the old stuff, I feel like you don't need structure if you got vibes. I don't know. I kind of appreciate the artistry. Like you don't need the structure. You could just kind of do what feels correct in making your music. And I really appreciate that aspect of the older songs.
I guess.
I don't know. You listen to music and just look for the blueprint.
I just like being able to follow along with the song.
You follow the vibes.
The vibes are still there.
Yeah. But you're too busy concentrating on the structure.
I'm too busy concentrating on structure. What does that even mean?
Just let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah. Accept the vibes. And that the older music just happens to be superior. There's just a different feeling when you're listening to the older music versus the new. But
different feelings, yes. Yeah. But they both have vibes.
But I also will admit that I feel like in enjoying the older tunes is because there's a sense of familiarity. You know, and now I listen to the newer tracks and I try to pick out the aspects of the older work that are in it.
Right. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you understand. As much as I would like to completely disagree with you, because I would love to completely disagree with you, the new stuff is still good too, because
I really think
really appreciate the old without the new.
Right.
Vice versa.
That's very true. I do think though some of it is on a band by band basis.
I can't disagree on that.
So like,
yeah,
I didn't like the oldest or newest Set It Off stuff. I'm more of a middleman for that band specifically, like Duality era.
All right.
But
I understand.
like other stuff,
I need to be in the mood.
yeah. Like
For
3
the-
Days Grace is that whole first album is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The new stuff is great.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm actually hearing So-Called Life.
It's actually really funny because I was going to say that's the same for me as well.
Yeah.
And I actually pretty much I vibe to it.
Some singles I just avoid till the full album.
Mm-hmm.
And oh well. Oops. Thanks, digital
Uh-huh.
marketing.
Yeah, look at what they've done.
Oh well. It's still a really good song.
Mhm.
But anyway, I think that's all the time we have for this episode.
It appears so.
Yes.
Um,
We're not. You have something to say, right? Oh, wait. Real quick, getting a message from the digital marketing in our group chat, to remind them that we're not going to be here next week.
yeah.
Why?
I mean, do you really want? You know why?
Court date?
I'm working on it. And
Are
yeah,
you actually going to go to it this time?
I'm gonna go. I want the name. It's really aggravating.
Well,
It's been a
maybe
long
if you
time.
show up to the actual court date instead of going to concerts, this would be over sooner. And you wouldn't have had to deal with Russell. Although I didn't mind him. He was cool.
No, Russell's the worst.
Yes, was the
Shush.
worst. You shut.
If I could turn off your mic, I would.
You always say that.
Anyway,
And
I'm gonna
gone.
No, turn it back on.
Fine.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, no, yeah, I'm trying to get it together. I'm struggling. You've heard me this whole episode. I've been really preoccupied. I'm gonna work on it.
Okay.
I want to be myself again.
Amazing.
That's what I ask for. So
How quaint.
Unfortunately, I will not be here again. But when I come back, I would love to have my last name again.
How cool. Well, in that time, I'm going to go around, search for other bands that want a triangle or lyricist player. So we will see you in 2 weeks, everybody. Have a great night. This is Heavy as the Crown. I'm your host, Dr. Lynn, joined with my guest, Nicole.
No.
Oh.
No. You're so rude.
You fell asleep on me.
Oh, I fell asleep one time and suddenly I'm not the ghost anymore.
Also, you shut up late.
Let me live my life.
No.
Oh.